Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now Aikman on first down. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. That is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Rudolph. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
There he goes, left side.
How about this? He's to the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On second down, here's Rudolph. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Out of the gun, Rudolph.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to the air, Rudolph. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Here comes third down at 7.
Back to throw, Rudolph. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Able to power through. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, here's Aikman. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Rudolph. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pressure comes, but it doesn't prevent him from getting off a good one here. With it is Brown. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You gotta love it, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now a give here to Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Over the middle. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Aikman. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st down, here's Aikman. And that's complete to Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. There again is Cooks, complete. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Aikman looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Aikman will throw. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver. And
now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he goes out right around the 39. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Rudolph.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So
oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Aikman. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown!
Jake Ferguson
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cow. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is...
And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Looking to pass. Aikman on first down. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Aikman. Going right back to Ferguson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Aikman. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
On 1st down, it's Rudolph. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Rudolph going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's a Cowboys swarm in, and it's blocked. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And they will have possession 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 15. They'll put that block on top of the nice lead that they have, and now it's trouble here in the 3rd quarter on the other sideline.
Well, I think it's more than trouble. They're just trying to figure out how to survive through this ball game now. They're about to really lay it down on them.
Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to run again here with Pollard. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brown. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They begin with a run by Smith. Gets past one man. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, here's Aikman. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up, and this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Eluding the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. And how about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out.
Smith will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 11. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Inside the 10.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now it's Rudolph.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Pressure coming, and this is a booming kick. This will be fielded at the 17. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cow, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the...
And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Aubrey now for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final